All right, so today is the final day of the phase. It's literally day 4 of week 4, and finishing off the phase with some deadlifts. I'm actually very excited for this particular training session, just because I feel like deadlifts, I don't know what it has been, but deadlifts have just really clicked well over this phase. And usually when I cut in weight, deadlifts just tend to see an uptick. So yeah, deadlifts today should be good. The plan number that I had in mind was 826, because that would beat my best triple by 5 kg. But based on how things are going, I might bump that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. But literally right before I turned on the camera, I was listening to the last part of the New King Lifts podcast, where they had a panel and they were discussing who's like the goats of the sport in the drug tested classic division. And there's some interesting picks. Even one guy who was on there, he picked Anatoly as his goat, and that was kind of crazy to me. But I genuinely feel like right now in powerlifting, there's like a goat race going on, because I do feel like the best powerlifter in the world, or the person who will be the goat of powerlifting, is currently lifting. I feel like there are a lot of people right now who are like very talented, and they're just in like that tier of powerlifting where it's like you could tell that they have some extraordinary talent. I don't think by any means I've begun to put together a resume that is deserving of the title of GOAT, but I do think that I have the talent for it. I do think that it's possible, and it's just really a matter of executing and getting to a stage where I could prove that I am that. But yeah, it's powerlifting is a very exciting sport right now, and you have a lot of people coming up. You have a lot of people who are at the top already, who still looking to push things forward, and that's why even though me in particular in a position right now where it's this entire year might go by without me doing an actual competition, I'm still early January, we still literally halfway through January right now, and I'm still of the mindset of all right, boom, push PRs, keep getting better. And it's I can't slow down, powerlifting is a sport progressing so quickly that you just genuinely can't slow down. So yeah, I don't know, it's important to think long term, both in life and lifting, where it's almost like if you want to invest today for a better future, and that's easier said than done. Pretty much everybody says that, delayed gratification, whole type of thing, right? But actually executing on it is not fun whatsoever in the moment, but your future self would thank you that you did, so yeah, I'm gonna get in the gym, warm up, and see what we have today. But I know for sure it's gonna be a PR. Who knows how big though. Alright, based on that, definitely on for the day.
It doesn't matter, like, that's how I respect though. Like, that's a pretty insane feat of human, in my opinion. To press 500
Yeah.
that's a real impressive feat. For me, like,
Alright, last warm up with 760. You know that thing that happens when you kind of like either losing or gaining weight and you in between notches on your belt? That's what's going on with me right now, where like one is too tight, but one is just not tight enough. So I'm going on the one that's slightly too tight. You see how this one goes. And then based on that, I'll pick either one for the top set. So.
go. Nice. Come on, get a triple, come on. Let's go. Come on. Good, let's go. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Come on, that was gorgeous. Come on. Come on. Yeah, beautiful. Nice.
I think I need straps.
Yeah. Come on. One more pull though. Come on, PR. Come on, let's go. Let's go, come on. Great here, come on. Let's go, get this one, come on. Alright, let's go, let's go. Pull. Oh yes, beautiful. Nice. Nice.
Alright, about to load up my back downs. I have 4 sets of 4. Probably be fairly easy, but at the same time hard because I'm gassed. But that top set was huge. That was a 10 kg PR on a triple, far less it being a cluster triple. I went with straps on the third one just because my grip on the second, it was strong, like it was a good rep, but I just felt like there was a possibility the third one could slip, and I didn't even want to like have like a small chance I would slip and then I have to retake the rep or the set itself wouldn't be good or anything like that. So yeah, overall really happy with that triple there. Next 2 phases more likely be doubles, so with this baseline and triples at already like mid 840ish, I don't even know what we would double because my best double right now is 859, 860. So yeah, I think in at least 881 honestly on those doubles. So yeah, things moving along nicely. As I was saying in the car on the way here, like I don't have a meet coming up or anything like that, but just seeing everybody coming up, seeing like everybody like racing to be the GOAT and everything like that, it's just motivating me. It's like I have to keep moving forward, because if freaking 2025 Worlds comes up and I put up the same total that I put up last year in Nationals, I'll be pissed at myself, because although more likely, honestly, I'll probably beat everyone still. I'll just know that I could do more and I could showcase more, you know what I mean? So yeah, this year it's gonna be difficult watching everybody compete while I don't, but it's also gonna be extremely motivating. So put in that work. Last set, these were pretty comfortable in general, but coming on to the end of the phase here, fatigue levels high. Honestly, I think I was talking about this a few videos back on like my walk. With the weight that I like conventional deadlift, and just for like people in general and things like that, the two things that allow me to do this on a weekly basis and not like die is one, getting my steps, and two, just having the protein be up. But yeah, the focus on these back downs is always just like technique, which is why it is so light. Somebody had like commented on like my last video and was like, bro, you dropped 100 kg from your top set to your first back down. And I think today is probably even more. It's probably like 110 kg or something like that, because the top set was pretty big. So yeah, this is all about technique. Sanjeev said the technique was pretty good on these, so I'll finish off strong. And then we got some high bar pull squats. Top set on the pause squats with 463. You guys will notice just how like light I keep these every single week. And I really only scale them. Last week I did 452, this week is 463. So I really only scale them by like 5 kg, 10-ish pounds or so. Because you really need to like know yourself and like build volume slowly. So It's like I could, push this day a lot harder if I really wanted to or needed to, and I have tried in the past, but it's just like data points I pick up. And for me, with my squat, it's almost like it's borderline. The less I do, the better it is. Obviously, can't do too little, but at the same time, it's very easy for me on my squat to do too much and burn out like that. So belt squats, secondary squat, main squat, all fairly comfortable. And then sometimes on the main squat, I can push it just a little bit. Because going into that, like last meet, I was pushing this day pretty hard. I was pushing the main day pretty hard. I was pushing my belt squats pretty hard. And squat was blowing up in training, and then I hit like a wall, and I just was unable to recover from that. So it's kind of towing the line here. Really pushing the bench and the deadlift right now. So yeah, I think I was talking about this actually before, how like usually only 2 lifts go well if you're like more like an intermediate to advanced lifter. All 3 lifts can go well, but sometimes it's probably better to like prioritize, So try and get some good poses here. One thing I've had people tell me with these high bar pose squats is that I squat high with them. And the answer to that is yes, I do squat high with them. With pose squats in general, I personally, and a lot of like other high level coaches out there, but I personally believe that they should be at parallel or maybe even slightly above, depending on the lifter, but probably at parallel. The reason why is because with the pose squats, what you're trying to do is build tension, and you don't want to just squat down as deep as possible and stay there and then just kind of like try to blast up out of that, because you're going to be losing your tension in order to hit that depth, right? So what I'm going to do here on these 2 reps actually, on 6 reps here, right? On the, actually, I'm not going to do that. I was going to like demonstrate, but I don't know if you guys know, but I have spondylolisthesis, so it could be a situation where like I try to demonstrate a bad rep and I like flare up my back. People always talk about like career-ending injuries. You could search it up. Spondylolisthesis. I literally have a terminal back condition. So yeah, I probably shouldn't be demonstrating bad technique. So yeah, but with these reps, you'll see where I'm pausing at, and the goal is to maintain as much tension as possible, even if that means not squatting to depth. All right, fortunately, today I only have 2 accessories. Unfortunately, one of those accessories is this contralateral split squat iso holds. If you're new here and you haven't seen any of my videos where I do this, I'll explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So basically I do 30 seconds each leg. I've already done one side. And the reason why I do this is not for hypertrophy, muscular development, strength, or anything like that. It is strictly for knee health. This is an exercise which Sanjeev gave to me because I was having issues with my knee which I couldn't resolve. And I just simply added in one set per week, one side, 30 to 45 seconds with a fairly heavy weight. I'm using 40 pounds here. And number one, you'll be surprised at how difficult this is. Just for a 30-second period like that. And two, you'll also be surprised at how much of a positive impact it would have on your knees. So if you guys having any knee issues, can't hurt to add this in. As I said, one set, probably do like 40 seconds with like a lightweight just to start up. It's not gonna add any additional fatigue, but makes the world of difference in terms of knee health. A bunch of my clients have recommended it too as well, and they say the same thing. So yeah, that's it for that. Just as simple, straightforward, and it works. And next thing is reverse hypers. Thinking about it now, on this day, I actually don't have any movements where my objective is like pushing hypertrophy or like gaining more volume or anything like that. Because with these reverse hypers, the emphasis for me is on back health, and I'll show you how I kind of do them to emphasize just like general back health and not kind of like flare up anything while still getting some decent working on the posterior chain. So obviously I set up like normal, but the key with this is to use momentum. You want to allow it to pull you forward at the bottom, but then also squeeze at the top. So it looks like this. So starting off using momentum, and then from here, squeeze at the top, pull forward. Alright, so I can't lie, when I was leaving the gym, I was literally like wrestling in my mind with like buying fast food or sticking to my diet. And it was a hard decision to make, like no lie. Like I'm not one of those people who just like, it's like a robot where it's like, diet, rice and chicken, rice and beef. I love to eat like different types of foods. I love to eat fast food. I love to go to restaurants. But I was like, you know what? The year has just begun. I haven't even made like 2 weeks consistent of, like being on my diet and being locked in yet. So no, I was like, no, it's not the time. And I did actually manage to not buy that fast food. And this is what I got. So rice and steak. This time it is actually good. I believe I cooked this to a perfect I'll probably say like a medium well. I don't think it's medium rare. Let me set this up and actually like cut into this so you guys could see. But yeah, I wanna actually like redeem myself here because people always like question my steak making abilities. So let me cut into this. Cutting straight through the middle, so it might be a little more like overdone than I would like, but nah, that's actually beautiful. Alright, so now let me get some of the rice off of this. Look at that. Particularly for Nico, because Nico roasted me on my steak making abilities. Sometimes I just mess up, like when I just came back from my diet, I haven't cooked in a while, sometimes you just mess up. But this came out beautifully. Very, very happy that I didn't stop and buy fast food because, the food you make at home, rice and freaking steak, usually satisfies you just as much, right? So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Also watching some like EAFC 24 gameplay stuff. I play pro clubs I actually don't play Ultimate Team like most people who play FIFA or EAFC play Ultimate Team. I play pro clubs. I've been playing since like what freaking 2015. So yeah, if you guys want to play,